But at least what part of the investment is going to come from internal? Will you resort to debt? Will you resort to equity? Will you resort to QIP? What is going to be the route?
See, at this moment it's a slightly difficult one to pinpoint, and the reason is the following. There is, in a 3-year cycle, there is timelines that come into play. As we shared, while we are looking at organic opportunities, there might be inorganic opportunities also. The timings of these are hard to predict. So as the opportunity presents itself, what I am assuring is that one, there is a clear line of sight of internal accruals, and there is balance sheet strength which is available to raise fresh funding if needed at that point.
So can you just mention what is the cash reserve that you are having and what is the debt on the company?
We can come back with details on that one. We can share that. I don't remember the number of times.
Coming back to expansion program, you said it is expanding your capacity in Patna and in Patna. You also doubling your capacity in Chennai. So, I mean, where else you are expanding your footprints within India in the next couple of years?
As I mentioned, there are 2 or 3 big strategic growth areas that we are pushing. One is pipes. We do anticipate in this 3-year period there will be more investments on the pipes capacity, because the kind of growth ambitions we have, we will need more capacity. Now, whether it's organic, inorganic, that's one. Second, we have a young business in the construction chemical side, and there again we are looking to augment our own internal capacity, and these are also will be closer to the markets we serve. So that's the second one. Third, on the walls segment, where we have blocks, we have panels, and we have boards, we are going towards premiumizing the portfolio, and in that attempt there will be more capacity additions that will happen. So these are the broad areas where you would see investments from our side. Of course, for the kind of product category that we play in, we have to be closer to the markets as these manufacturing facilities. So the location, etc., will emerge as we go along from here.
Sir, have you
anything from your side on this?
So with our growth story on East, we are also trying to augment our supply chain in the East as well. So we are also looking at vendors whom actually we can join hands with. And that will also include Bengal.
Sir,
actually top premium quality related stuffs, and therefore I think, like Akshay mentioned, from a long time we actually have good relationships with them.
In the B2B segment, where we are selling to projects and institutional buyers. At the same time, we are participating in large marquee government projects as well, and some of the more iconic projects also in locations like Delhi that have come up in recent years. We've been participating in those projects. What is also important in that channel is our relationship with the architects and designers, because they are the specifiers for the products that we make. So because of our history, our long-standing presence in the market, there are deep-rooted relationships that we have with them.
Sir, you said that you are expanding in home and interior segment. That's a high growth area. So can you elaborate your plan of launching new products or any brand in this segment?
So like we mentioned, Parador today is a global brand, and it's actually a market leader in Europe when it comes to the engineered board, vinyl, laminates, etc. So in India, we will be actually launching Parador. We start off with that, and then as and when the adjacent categories come in and opportunities come up, we'll expand in that as well. And you're right, it's a very high growth segment, and this is what we are eyeing.
This home and interior is new area. Home and interior, this segment will be your new area. Or already you are
Please go ahead.
In India, we are actually not present in the interior space per se. Why that we are there, but in the proper interior stuff we are not there, and therefore we actually foray with Parador.
How big is the market, Indian market? Is this interior?
For this flooring?
Yes.
See, the overall flooring market in India is north of 50,000 crores across various types of flooring. This particular segment is a smaller segment. It's in the zone of about 1,000 to 1,500 crores, but growing at fast double digit. And the opportunity that we see ourselves is to be almost the market maker, because there are not too many credible incumbents here, and there is an opportunity for us to build a good solid brand play and grow the category along with us.
Sir, you are already popular in India. Parador may be popular in outside India, but so what about the Charminar bands? Because that band is very much iconic and related to our traditional home roofing and everything.
Yeah, I think thanks for that. Charminar continues to be a strong brand, you're aware of that. And in East, we actually have a major share, especially Bihar, Bengal and Orissa. Right now, from an extension, we are getting into also Ultra Cool. Ultra Cool today actually reduces the temperature by 7 degrees. This is again a breakthrough innovation which we are getting into. But more from an interior, actually Charminar will not make that. It is actually Parador. But Charminar today, from even segmented products for poultry, etc., is what we have.
While we have Charminar, Aerocon, Parador, the idea is to stitch it together under the Birla Nu brand. And what consumers should be able to see is a coherence in our offering across these various segments. So again, we play in roofs. We have products that go as walls. We have products that go as floors. We make pipes. We make construction chemicals. And the desire is that the consumer can relate our offering in one to the other and so on. That's why the umbrella brand will become more and more.
थोड़ा सा सर है ना, आप जो ये बिरला का जो मीटिंग कर रहे हैं और बिरला के जो काम आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं उसके बारे में दर्शकों को बताएं।
हम आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहते थे कि हमारी कंपनी जो लगभग पिछले 80 सालों से बिल्डिंग प्रोडक्ट्स इंडस्ट्री में लीडर है, वी हैव रीब्रांडेड आवरसेल्व्स और नया कंपनी का नाम है बिरला नू। और बिरला नू नाम के अंदर सारे हमारे प्रोडक्ट ब्रांड्स सब्ज्यूम होंगे। हम एक कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव बिल्डिंग सॉल्यूशंस कंपनी है। हमारे प्रोडक्ट रूफ्स में जाते हैं, हमारे प्रोडक्ट वॉल्स में जाते हैं, हमारे प्रोडक्ट फ्लोर्स में जाते हैं, हमारे प्रोडक्ट पाइप्स, सो हम लोग पाइप्स भी बनाते हैं जो प्लम्बिंग में जाते हैं, और इसके अलावा हम कंस्ट्रक्शन केमिकल्स बनाते हैं। ये सारे प्रोडक्ट्स अब बिरला नू ब्रांड के अंतर्गत आएंगे। और कहीं ना कहीं ये रीब्रांडिंग का पर्पस ये है टू डिमॉन्स्ट्रेट दैट वी आर अ प्रोग्रेसिव कंपनी विच इज़ मूविंग फॉरवर्ड टू सर्विस द चेंजिंग नीड्स ऑफ द कंज्यूमर्स। आजकल कंज्यूमर अपने ब्रांड्स के साथ ज़्यादा इंगेजमेंट चाहते हैं, उन्हें इनोवेटिव प्रोडक्ट्स चाहिए जो उनकी प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करें। और कहीं ना कहीं आज के कंज्यूमर्स बहुत जागरूक हैं सस्टेनेबिलिटी और इकोलॉजिकल इम्पैक्ट को लेके। सो हमारा कमिटमेंट है दैट वी आर वर्किंग ऑन प्रोडक्ट्स विच आर इनोवेटिव, विच आर सस्टेनेबल, and at the same time help all of you as our consumers to build your world, to realize the dreams that you have. So हम सिर्फ प्रोडक्ट नहीं बनाते, we empower you to bring your vision to life.
सर अचानक में आपने बिरला को बिरला नू में बदल दिया, तो कारण?
बिरला को बिरला नू में नहीं बदला, हमारी कंपनी का नाम HIL था, उसका नाम चेंज करके बिरला नू रखा गया। और बिरला नू एक इंटरेस्टिंग नाम है क्योंकि एक तरफ वो हमारी लेगेसी को रिकग्नाइज करता है बिरला नाम से, एंड इट्स ऑल्सो अ लेगेसी ऑफ ट्रस्ट। एट द सेम टाइम द वर्ड नू रिप्रेजेंट्स अ न्यू पर्सपेक्टिव, न्यू एनर्जी एंड अ फॉरवर्ड लुकिंग डायनामिक कंपनी।
तो सर इसमें जो प्रोडक्ट पुराने प्रोडक्ट है उन्हीं को न्यू तरीके से लॉन्च कर रहे हैं?
लॉन्च नहीं कर रहे हैं, उन्हें रीब्रांड कर रहे हैं। सो जो एग्जिस्टिंग पोर्टफोलियो है वो तो रहेगा ही
सेम।
इसके साथ साथ हमारे कुछ ग्लोबल प्रोडक्ट्स थे, स्पेशली ऑन द फ्लोरिंग साइड, उनको हम इंडिया में इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं। इट इज़ इन द ब्रांड नेम ऑफ पैराडोर, और वो वुडन फ्लोरिंग्स, वाइनल फ्लोरिंग्स इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं। इसके साथ साथ ये कमिटमेंट है कि आने वाले समय में वी विल इंट्रोड्यूस मोर प्रोडक्ट्स विच हेल्प सॉल्व द नीड्स ऑफ द कस्टमर्स।
सर आपका नाम और
मेरा नाम अक्षत सेठ।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू।